Picture this. You've just graduated with your BA or BSOC Sci degree. But after the party ends and the gown and caps are off, you, like many other young graduates, are faced with what they don't tell you is actually the hardest part. What's next? Your CV is empty, and every job listing you see requires 2 to 3 years of experience, which you do not have. Employers often forget to take this into consideration, and in this day and age, even junior and internship roles are asking for copious years of experience. How will you navigate this environment? An unpopular opinion to this is to do the scrum work. Take the unpaid internship. In this video, we will go through why and how an unpaid internship can leverage you for career success. Most people would tell you to reject doing unpaid labor. As social science graduates, you probably agree too. We understand unpaid internships as exploitation, a waste of time, and more often than not a privilege for the wealthy. And while that's true in some cases, here's an unpopular truth. Sometimes, taking the unpaid internship is still the smartest career move you can make. Let's talk about why. Here's the problem. Employers want to hire people who already have experience. Many organizations receive hundreds, if not thousands of applicants for every job posting. Hiring managers and teams simply do not have the time to think too long about your CV, no matter how academically achieved you may be. And in competitive fields like media, international development, research, NGOs, and even tech, companies don't always have the budget to train entry-level staff. That's why unpaid internships exist. We've had employers tell candidates exactly that, as the bitter, unfiltered truth. Unpaid internships are loopholes for companies to get cheap, high-supply labor. Understanding this gives you a lot more power and leverage when negotiating at the start of your career. See it this way. Your CV is empty, and you need to fill in those blanks as quickly as possible. It often won't be the easy path, but it might be the quickest to gain the edge that propels you to a better financial standing. Experience beats education. Your degree alone won't get you hired. Employers care more about what you can do than what you studied. When choosing internships, especially if unpaid, make sure you're able to tick the box of skills you want to learn that will land you a better position in your next job application cycle. This is especially important for humanities students. Our degrees don't come with clear-cut job titles, but what they give you is the ability to absorb information fairly quickly and easily. For example, if you intern at a marketing agency, you'll learn how to run social media ads, write copy, and analyze engagement. Clear skills that companies want. Yay! Or, if you intern for an NGO, you'll gain experience in policy research, report writing, and fundraising. Skills that can land you a paid job later. And the most important part, you'll have evidence to back it up. Networking opens doors. Another way to set yourself up for success is just getting into the room. Who you know matters just as much as what you know. And the working world is so small. Internships, paid, unpaid, or barely paid, do put you inside the industry. You will meet people who can refer you to paid jobs later, or mentors. What is important here is how you make use of that time. Developing your personal skills in professionalism, networking, and getting your name out there is a lot easier to do when the stakes are this low. CV boost and credibility. What you're focused on at the start of your career is building a credible CV. This credibility can be secured in two parts. First, simply having experience at organizations and companies fills the blank space on your CV. Second, it is an opportunity to start using key titles and buzzwords to build your competitiveness. Here's a secret tip. You can begin to advocate for yourself even in those unpaid internships to build such credibility. Instead of walking away with just intern at Bluefish Agency, ask your reference or supervisor to be more descriptive with your title. Graphics design intern at Bluefish Agency will make you appear much more credible when the next hiring agent looks at your CV. And let's be honest, you will be doing the work anyway, so strategize to make the most out of it. You're valuable and you're educated, but what you need to do straight after graduating is begin to define yourself professionally and early in your career. The small fish opportunities might be the fastest way to do that. Know when to quit. Our last advice here is know when to leave an unpaid internship. You do not want to be stuck in that role forever, nor allow employers to take advantage of you. At this point, this internship is a strategic move. Whether you're using it to fill blank space on your CV, to learn and validate a key skill for career progression, or as a networking opportunity, should be very clear to you before you even start. And when you've achieved your goal and no longer see viability in that role, it might be a good time to leave. As long as those 6 weeks, 6 months, but never more than a year, have set you up for your next move. Also keep in mind your finances. Unpaid internships incur expenses, so strategize wisely. So, let's be clear. Not all unpaid internships are worth it. If the internship is just free labor with no opportunities for you such as the ones shared here, you certainly have no reason to stick around. A good internship should offer real skills, real experience, and real connections. If it's just exploitation, think strategically.